New York PD to deploy thousands of cops for more than 10 No King's Day New York City rallies, says Adams warns outside agitators. Mayor Eric Adams warned that outside agitators could swarm the Big Apple to plunge planned No King's Day rallies into chaos, with several protests expected across the city this weekend, sources told the Post. The New York PD Commissioner Jessica Tisch said that we are clear there is a body of people who are here just to create chaos. Well, I'm glad they're finally starting to recognize that, because that has become the norm. Protest organizers estimate that more than 75,000 people will take to the streets in New York City as part of what they describe as a national day of action and mass mobilization in response to the increasing authoritarian excesses and corruption of the Trump administration. The NYPD has identified over 10 different protests organized across the 5 boroughs, which are expected to converge in Midtown's Bryant Park Saturday as part of the nationwide demonstrations, according to the law enforcement sources. The rallies are expected to be largely peaceful, but the NYPD is cautious of malicious actors. I love how it's always largely peaceful. Where have you been the last couple of years? It's never mostly peaceful with these guys. I mean, who knows? They could surprise us all, but color me suspicious. Anyway, they are cautious of malicious actors that will attempt to do civil disobedience and will try to motivate the crowd to do hostile actions. Adams compared the expected outside agitators to the ones who stormed Columbia University's Hamilton Hall last spring, alongside the pro-Palestinian, aka anti-Semitic, racist protesters, and during the 2020 hate group Black Lives Matter movement. Because make no mistake, my friends, BLM hates anyone who doesn't have enough melanin in their skin. Now, Adams said that they are training people to have glass bottles filled with ice, bricks, and knapsacks, all of the tools that are used to aggravate outside agitators. Go in, they start riling up the crowd, and then they start throwing items at the police. They start doing things to get the police aggravated. And when you have 5,000 people on the street, all you need is 20 to be an outside agitator. You don't need 4,999. You have a small number of people that are professionals. Well, maybe you should start arresting them and throwing them in jail for very, very, very long periods of time. Give them 5 to 10 years minimum for any real infraction. At least that's what I think. And so, the New York Post writes, thousands of NYPD officers will be deployed ahead of the event, according to Tisch, though she wouldn't give an exact number. And why would she? She said it'll be a nationwide day of protest, and we expect to see large crowds protesting across the city. The NYPD is prepared. Thousands of officers will be available to safeguard these protests. We have planned around the clock to ensure that those officers are deployed to the right places at the right times. And she also put out a stern warning. Let's see, what kind of stern warning did she have for the people of New York? She said, for those who intend to commit crimes tomorrow, who are coming here to incite violence, to cause property damage, to attack our cops, you will be met with the full strength and determination of the greatest police department in the world. And for those of you who peacefully protesting, who see others engaged in unlawful activity, my message is clear. Do not join them. Do not turn your exercise of cherished First Amendment rights into criminal conduct. And I'll add, maybe report those a-holes. Anyway, additional cops have also already been posted outside Jewish places of worship because they understand that racism is alive and well, and cultural centers following Israel's Thursday attack on Iran and their dangerous nuclear program.